The Universal Audio Century Tube channel is a channel strip plugin and free until 15th of September 2024. It's a pretty basic but capable channel strip and adds enough to be added to your audio toolshed. At default, there's a low and high end roll-off happening. Low end is centered around 50 Hz and high end around 11K-ish. They both extend further. This will give an audible result. You will lose some top end.
You don't need to fight it. Don't try to deny it. You don't need to fight it. Don't try to deny it.
Between high and low gain, there's about 8.5 decibels of level difference. And there's a slight change in added harmonics. The mic line switch does something similar with about 15 decibels of level difference. It adds a ton of gain and can easily drive your input into distortion.
Embrace the night. Embrace the night. Embrace the night.
It's a nice aliasing-free plugin until you hit distortion like this. This plugin follows a standard channel strip layout. That means that the EQ is placed after the preamp. Both high and low band are sort of Pultec type EQs, which means that for low end, after the boost, you get a dip. This adds clarity, and for the high end, you get a dip below the boost. Both bands are fixed. Low end is centered around 110 Hz and the high band around 10 kHz. The mid band is parametric and has a very wide fixed bell. The EQ then feeds into the Opto leveler. This one has a fixed slow attack and release, and makes the sound richer when you compress more, besides adding compression. You hear that on this snare. It brings up the sustain a lot but doesn't add any snap or punch. You should use the routing of these effects to your advantage. I have driven this bass guitar into distortion and the EQ is set to boost upper mid-range. When I now enable compression, I can use, for instance, the low end to rebalance the bass guitar's sound, while also compressing. The result is a nice even distorted bass guitar sound, since the compression will react more to the increased low end. Before we continue, please make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Now, since this is an Opto compressor, it's ideal to level out a voice as well. DistroKid is the best choice for musicians looking to get your music onto streaming platforms like Apple Music and Spotify. It's fast and easy to use and affordable. Plus, with DistroKid you keep 100% of the royalties you earn and get unlimited uploads and many tools to help promoting your music. Give it a try and see why so many artists are using DistroKid to distribute their music. Get 7% off of your first year by using my link in the description. Let's continue with an acoustic guitar and I will show how I would work with the Century Tube channel. Ideally, I want to use some extra EQ after this channel strip. I feel that this compression takes away some of the sparkle if you're not careful, and you can easily overdo it. The result is absolutely more even sounding, but for a solo recording I might want to use the slightest amount of compression or even none to be fair. This plugin is a nice and useful tool, so grab it while it's still free.